Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing great today. So today I did want to go over deactivation because a lot of drivers have either been deactivated before or may experience deactivation soon. Even if it's temporary, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, a lot of passengers have made crazy allegations. I mean, crazy allegations, which is not okay because a lot of passengers that make these crazy allegations that are false are literally putting people's lives at jeopardy who really need Lyft and don't have any other options but to do rideshare and make money. It's something that should not be allowed on this platform. They should have to come with proof, hardcore proof to back up their allegations. It's not okay because a lot of people that do get deactivated off of these allegations can be locked out of the app and miss a lot of money. And the passengers that make these allegations should definitely have to pay. I would definitely take them to small claims court if this does happen to you guys because this is ridiculous. So this driver is saying that the passenger made a sexual harassment claim against him because he took a longer route or another route and she didn't feel safe. Now this is ridiculous because if you didn't feel safe, seeing and knowing that your driver was taking a different route that you're not familiar with, why didn't you hit the help button or call 911 or cancel the ride? I mean, this passenger literally finished the whole trip with a driver that they didn't feel safe riding with because they took a different route and waited until after the ride to report them. It just doesn't add up to me. If you felt unsafe and if the driver was, sexually harassing you, why would you continue with the ride? Why wouldn't you cancel or call 911 or hit the emergency help? I just don't understand. That's why I don't understand why Lyft would put a temporary hold on this driver if the passenger completed the trip. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, things just do not make sense with how Lyft handles things like this. It's crazy. And with crazy allegations like these, I believe that Lyft should require a police report when it comes to sexual harassment. Anything sexually, it should be a police report, right? I mean, if you didn't feel safe in a ride with the driver and you felt like they were sexually harassing you, why didn't you call the police and report it? And why wouldn't Lyft ask for a police report before deactivating the driver, or proof before deactivating the driver? She could have pulled out a phone and recorded the driver. And I mean, it's just so, it doesn't make sense because I know that a lot of passengers make crazy allegations to either get free rides or just be evil. Like, it's a lot of evil people out here that do not want to see nobody winning because they're miserable. Like they say, misery loves company. That is that. And, it just doesn't make sense that they wouldn't look into this issue before stopping the driver from making money. And I believe that if this allegation is false, like I believe, this passenger needs to pay. This driver needs to go ahead and sue for lost wages and emotional distress because I'm pretty sure they may be a little stressed from not making any money because they got deactivated by somebody over something so little as far as taking a different route. What if that was the only route the driver could take? I don't know. It's just crazy how quick Lyft is to go against the people that make them rich, to deactivate somebody over an allegation that anybody could make without proof. It just shows how unprofessional Lyft is. And to top it off, there's many more allegations that passengers continue to make against the drivers. Like the one that I got a while ago, like maybe almost 2 years ago, with a passenger claiming that I was under influence of alcohol and my car smelled like marijuana, which is crazy because I don't even drink. Drinking makes me sick. But just to see that, and then at that time, I wasn't the only one that was getting that type of allegation. It was plenty of drivers that were being reported for false allegations. So, it's just crazy that these people that you try to take where they need to go in your vehicle will make some ridiculous allegations and get you deactivated and nothing happens to them. No, it has to stop. It has to stop now. It's time for drivers to do nothing but take action when things are being sent to be against you and bring you down, when you're only trying to just do your job and be a good person or a decent person in this world. It's time to take action against people that are trying their best to make sure that you fall. When they're making these ridiculous allegations that is affecting your livelihood. It's time. So I suggest that every allegation that is made against a driver that gets deactivated, I suggest you to sue, because these passengers have to stop getting away with stuff like this. So let me know how you guys feel in the comments. I know I do have a couple subscribers that have been deactivated. So if that is you, share your experience, because people need to know, especially the new people that come to do this type of job. They need to know what they're walking into, because it's very common for a lot of passengers to lie to Lyft about anything because they don't have to prove nothing nowadays. And, people need to know the truth about working for Lyft or Uber, because I'm sure they do it on Uber too. But people need to know what goes on doing this type of work, because people are very nasty. And it looks like this driver tried to communicate with, Lyft, but Lyft does not care. That's why they have, they hire people who don't even try to help you. And yeah, it makes sense. And this is just a screenshot of another driver explaining how he was deactivated by, passengers. And that's another thing. You can be deactivated off of just, a passenger doing something they shouldn't be doing, like, having babies in the car with no car seat, and they try to say that you're, racist or whatever. Like, they come up with any allegation. And it's crazy how they can get it. Like this one right here said that a lady complained that he was intoxicated, and she was in fact the drunk one. Tried to force him to go her way, and he was deactivated for 3 days. The second time he was deactivated was because a Pax had 5 passengers, 2 of which were under 5 and no car seats. And a lot of these passengers with these kids, these babies that need car seats, will try to argue with you too about how they, like another driver, took them where they need to go without a car seat. It doesn't matter if another driver does it. Make sure that anybody that gets in your car with babies or kids without a car seat does not get in your car. Because you should not be driving no children around without a car seat with the way that people drive today. Anything can happen. And it's sad that these parents could care less about their own child's safety just to get to point A and point B. Decline. Cancel any ride where the passenger shows up with the baby in no car seat. And I'm serious. And and it's unfortunate that this person was deactivated, because that's exactly what he did. But that just shows you that Lyft could care less to even do any research on these complaints And they claim that they investigate, but we don't even know if they do that. So in the previous Reddit post, somebody said that their passenger jumped out of the car because they refused to stop at a gas station, which is crazy. But looking down, it said another rider did that a few weeks ago on the freeway, and turns out he died and he was suicidal. But this is what these drivers have to deal with. Just people that they don't know, and the fact that anything can happen in these rides. And I just really feel bad for whoever had this passenger who jumped out of the car and died. That is crazy for anybody to have to deal with. Let me know how you guys feel about that. What would you do if you had a passenger that decided to jump out the car while you were operating it? Let me know how you feel in the comments. Now, this one is about a cleaning fee. I guess Lyft gave this driver a cleaning fee, then came back and took it away and made their account negative $150. This is, it's just, at the end of the day, it's crazy what the drivers have to deal with just trying to work. And I know that a lot of people who have tried to do cleaning fees because somebody threw up in their car or they peed in their car or whatever, a lot of people have been denied. Or they have to jump through hoops just to get it. Because Lyft hires support people that don't even want to help. They don't support. And, let me know if you guys have had any, passengers throw up, pee, or whatever in your car, and you tried to go get your cleaning fee for it, and you didn't get compensated. So, because I know not only did you not get compensated, but I'm pretty sure you lost out on money too, because you had to clean out your car at the end of the day after somebody else's bodily fluid. That is disgusting, it's trifling, and nobody should have to jump through hoops just to be compensated what they deserve, to be compensated from somebody making a mess in their vehicle. So I have comments, and this person says, yes, I have 24K plus rides, maintain 5 stars, rating 1 complaint. You gonna be gone for at least a week. Your best bet is cancel and say nothing. Learned that 5 years ago. They do it because they know as a driver you don't know the steps to recover funds lost or to properly sue them. If most drivers sued and got at least 6K of earning loss per complaint, this will be stopped within a month. We must share information and work together. Yeah, I agree. What do you guys feel about that comment? I do believe that if most drivers started suing these passengers that are lying with these false allegations, they would stop. So another commenter said, also, the city of Toronto has limited the amount of ride-share driver applications for 2 reasons. Ease traffic congestion, bring stability to the system. Other cities should consider doing the same, which I agree. I don't understand why only certain areas Lyft decides to, limit drivers signing up to drive on this platform. It should be everywhere because they don't have enough money to afford all these drivers because they barely even pay the drivers that are working now. Now, he also says having a set amount of drivers will ultimately force these companies to offer real pay incentives. Yes, I agree. It will be a lot easier for these companies to pay drivers what they are worth when they limit the amount of drivers they allow on the platform. As far as signing up and giving y'all these crazy bonuses that really the drivers that have been driving already are the ones that deserve it. So without a set amount of drivers, these companies don't care because they know they'll have access to another 100,000 new immigrants coming into the rideshare system each year, open border immigration, disrupting everything, especially housing. Honestly, I agree. With these new immigrants that came over to, the United States, they have been giving them free housing, food, TVs, games. What about the Americans? What about people that are native to this land? It's too many homeless, too many struggling for immigrants to be illegal immigrants. Let me reiterate, illegal immigrants to be coming over here and taking from the Americans that can barely even afford to live. It's sick. So, it does make sense. I can see them just, allowing a whole bunch of illegal immigrants on these platforms just to pay them pennies because they know that they work for less. Am I saying that they don't deserve to make money? No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that Americans deserve to make money too. They deserve a living. They deserve they deserve everything that they're giving these illegal immigrants coming over here. Houses, games, TVs. Where's the giveaways to the Americans? I'm just saying. But, let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys soon.